Hey everybody, it's another bonus bitch. This is, I don't know how many bitches this week.
This is my third.
Third? So
Yeah.
it's maybe the fourth, right? I don't know. There's
Sounds
been a
right.
lot of bonus bitches this week because Jesse's on a roll. He does this. He does this. So when he gets inspired, it's like an avalanche of stuff. So he's back and he has more stuff. So I think something new, right?
Yes.
That's
something
very
new.
like good, like long. Like
It's long. It's quite long. Yeah.
And then you're gonna play something from the virus too, right?
Yeah, that I've never played live. So yeah.
Yay. So another fun.
Right.
You guys, the Bengals won. The Bengals won. The Bengals are going to the Super Bowl, you guys. Oh.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
That is nuts to say that. It's dope. Like my dad would be flipping out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a long-suffering Bengals fan. Well, if you are a Bengals fan, you were a long-suffering Bengals fan.
As opposed to the heavily rewarded Bengals fan.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But they're going to the Super Bowl.
God,
Joey
so cool.
B from Athens. So crazy. It's so nuts. Oh, it's a good time. So yeah, I'm excited. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, and these always make me feel better. I hope
Same.
It makes it's kind of like a little therapy session. That's what bitch is supposed to be. So it's perfect.
Exactly.
It's perfect. I love it.
So consequently, maybe at the very end of the theme song, I should be like, that was $50.
Yeah. When is the theme song? When do we have a theme song, right? We're getting a theme song?
Soon. Yes.
Okay.
Soon.
Yeah, I'm excited. Jesse's gonna do all the songs.
That is my project list. Just says all the songs.
Yes. So. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people with shows who need songs, so it'd be cool. Like we need some collaborations. Like Jordan from DC. Have you ever seen her? She's performed at a couple of our actions that we have in DC. She sings,
nice.
She plays guitar. She's awesome. I love Jordan. And then who else? We have other like musically inclined people. Who am I forgetting?
Eleanor.
Eleanor. Yeah. There's I don't know why I'm forgetting. There's other people. But yeah, there should be like some collaborations for sure.
Yeah,
I think that's great. Like music is like art. It's a good way to bring people together. So
for sure. Yeah, no, I've honestly done more collaborations through Twitter so far than I had with other musicians in life, other than like, little bands and stuff, like actually just choosing to work on a piece, or if there's a hip hop 3-piece called Rumor that I've produced a couple songs and done choruses for, and they're phenomenal, and like that's something I never would have done had it not been for Twitter. So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, we need more of that, please. More of that coming together to like do cool stuff. That's fun. So what are you gonna do first? Are you gonna do the long one first? Do I have lyrics?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the I'm glad you said that. Let me send,
because if you have them, that I would really like that a lot.
And you know what? Let's go. Yeah, I got an idea.
Please excuse my beer. It was a football day. Beer and football is fun.
And let's add.
During college football season, I need beer and Xanax most of the time.
Sleepy, I'm adding you on this message as well.
Is it a DM?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Right into the DMs. Okay, I got it.
Okay. So yeah, originally I had a nod to the infamous tweet, the "All my apes gone," of the guy who had his NFTs stolen, the classic way.
Yeah.
And at first it was just that, and then I wanted to kind of play around with it a bit more and make it the apes gone, like us wiping shit off the planet, and then ultimately us being gone and nature getting to recover. And while I'd started that piece, the truckload of monkeys on the way to a lab in Pennsylvania crashed, and they got out. So again, another case of missing primates. So then I just had to keep adding to it. There's also, what was the other thing I wanted to have a little prep for this? Oh, a big inspiration for this piece was some of the stupid time waster stuff that we see on Twitter and Facebook of like, your porn star name is the last thing you ate and the color shirt you're wearing kind of shit. And so I really had my way with that. So this is fuck me, where'd my apes go? I started up in safe mode. It feels like another day if you say so. Same sight, same smell, same payload. Bright and early, home sweet CAFO. Another day where your employer just cannot resist reminding you they need you like a payphone. That you're the lowest labor cost that ever crossed the payroll. So medicate your self-defeating dayglow. Scroll a dozen other lives and take notes. Take a load off. Take a quiz or two. Fuck it, stay home. Your porn star name is the last thing you ate and your ATM code. Mine is a sigil, eternally vigil, the shape of a ward to preserve us and aid in our darkest of days, the ages of Bezos. When Applebee's sweetens the pot on your 5th round booster shots with a free small queso. Another day where you wager it all on a game called Fuck Me, Where'd My Apes Go? Were they right-click saved or lost in the woods on the way to a lab and a lifetime of product testing for Procter & Gamble? And while I don't mean to ramble, I'm barely disturbing the surface of what you could call the preamble. Prepping the table where all of the rich will be seasoned and split, their legacies stripped, and the towers from which they would pelt us with shit will be toppled and trampled. Drug through the mud to the bramble. All pleas ignored and the screams all cleared for samples. And flipped to the rallying cry of a turning of tides, a working class you forged and you galvanized through a lifetime of beating them flat on the anvil. And I am just one man, but I'll do what I can from my circle of candles. A synchronized laying of hands on the handles of studio doors where mass media vandals all butcher the truth to contort into angles that groom you into the most useful of fools that you practically drool to see Raytheon marking a nation it seeks to dismantle. Your porn star name is the day you last ate and the word that first pops in your brain when describing the taste of police boots and Bezos' sandals. And it can be the brand new code word for anything you don't want heard because you're trying to keep your YouTube channel. So go touch grass, baby. Shout it from the rooftops. Carve it on the trunk of the tree of manna. The revolution won't be televised, but it will be felt in every soul like they're electrified by the power struggle rippling to life like a working class arcana. Load up every cannon. We will firebomb the history books and decimate the annals and write in bold, unerring word, the peasants won the battle. So get it through your talking heads. Tell them that we canceled all their panels. Tell them that they'll have to find some honest work. There no longer lives the kind of power they were here to serve. We'll no longer give up half an hour every night so we can placidly acknowledge things are getting worse. And then bury our intentions in the sand antenna first. We'll no longer feed our children raw into the Senate's maw and all to slake the market's thirst. Will no longer be their hapless tributes for the darkest curse, all to feed a power that was summoned up by Bilderberg. Oh, wait a sec. My heart just got a bit excited, or a clot dislodged or burst. I'm not sure if that would be the best case scenario, but truth be told, it's not the worst. Your porn star name can be honest or exotic or mundane, or it can be the brand name stitched on the velvet inner lining of a donor's purse. They will trade you just the same, honey. Profit is the dice and the pieces and the prize and the name of the game. Christ, money is the motor nerve. And they don't really need yours. Everybody knows they've got their own reserves. It's not about money. It's also they can feel a little power surge. When they see their machinations on display, the silence fades. They want to shout it bright as day that they end lives and they break ground just to proudly say they shape a global future they trilaterally deemed essential, equitable, pure, and business sound. It is all so they can feel a little power surge. Shit, I bet they laughed and jerked it when the towers burned. Your porn star name adorns a very shallow grave, but your one true name will be clear 1,000 years ago when this is just a town of ferns.
When all the apes are gone and the overgrowth is blooming off of every surface, filling every view, no matter how you turn. Lush and ever gentle while admonishing a creature that just never learns. Your name is an evergreen echo in a town of ferns. And you don't have a phone to check, just healthy breaths and rolling crests of verdant surf. Immerse yourself and drown the urge in patient earth. When all the apes are gone, there's only us to purge. Your name is that which never learns. That's it.
Good job.
Thanks, Sleepy.
I like the porn.
You're muted.
Thing. I see that shit so often.
I know, me too.
I'm always muted.
I kind of want to go off on that for about like 5 solid minutes of just
Dude,
all of
I'm here. Get it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, go after
Thank you.
it. That is good stuff.
I like being able to read it too.
Yes. See? Yes. Yes. It's not just me.
Yeah, Steve, honestly, you intrigued
visual.
me. I got to hear at least a minute. Tell me what are your thoughts?
I got you to wind up for a mid bong hit while all of this is happening.
My bad.
No,
My bad.
give me a second here, man. It's just
I like the Applebee's with the queso.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, listen, I could go off, but hold on. I gotta scroll. See, this is I wish I need to like start marking stuff, honestly. That's so nerdy, but I do need to. Because I lose especially on your longer pieces, I lose the parts that like I want to talk, like I'll hear something, I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta talk about that. And then I lose it. And the funny, like your porn star name is the last thing you ate in your ATM code. That made me giggle a little.
Yes, Lucky. Steve is about 2 feet away.
There was one line that like I never pull something. I always keep it, but sometimes I still pause. I'm like, am I? Yes. And one of them for this was, I bet they laughed and jerked it when the towers burned. I was like, I gotta.
Yeah.
I'll hate myself if I don't use that line.
But I mean, it's
again, it's. We'd been talking the other night about Joe Biden's whisper and how proud he is when he's laying bare the plan. I know recently they've gotten bolder and bolder until they realize like they can't do dick about it. So why not just tell them exactly what we're going to do and how bad we're going to fuck them and what we're going to take away from them and watch. And we just sit there and accept it. And Joe Biden for a long time has been just proud of himself. And so much of that came from that conversation we had the other night.
Yes. And it can be the brand new code word for anything you don't want heard when you're trying to keep your YouTube channel. Yeah. Like sometimes in your like it's eye roll. Like, you know what I mean? Like you say something, I'm like, yeah. And it's like an eye roll, like an instant eye roll. That's one of those. Go touch grass. Oh goodness. Oh, firebomb the history books. I like that.
So sometimes I just like to scroll back and be like, okay, so we got Applebee's, Procter and Gamble, Bilderberg. There's 3. I'm happy with that. YouTube.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to use CAFO, which, if for those who don't know, is a controlled animal feeding operation. You're in one actually, if you weren't aware.
Yeah.
But yeah, the porn star name thing that was always, I see those all the time, and it's just always such a distraction. I mean, so much of what we do a distraction. Steve was talking the other day about the content that is just kind of filtering down other content, and it just ensures another couple hours someone's spending just kind of chewing on the same cud for another 6 hours.
Yeah, I mean. I don't want to I'm not trying to, if someone wants to have someone on and debate something serious, cool. But so many of the debates now are just people just kind of circle jerking for views. And it's just like, come on. Clout and clicks. That's all it's about anymore. It's all it is. It's everybody's trying to get their own sound bites. You know what I mean?
Now, you know what? If Rome was going to get on and debate somebody,
like I will watch Rome gonna go like he'll fucking shred that person, you know, someone that I know is gonna take that time to get a point across and be, you know, serious and isn't just trying to get some views and just promote their own image. Yeah. There's an awful lot of those kind of debates in the last few months.
I guarantee you that there's nobody that would want to quote unquote debate Rome that would do anything other than shout over him and scream at him about the definition of a word. I guarantee that's a YouTube debate. You want a real grown-up debate, go to Reason TV, watch a Soho Forum debate, watch Scott Horton destroy neocon ghoul Bill Kristol, watch Angela McArdle destroy the nerd from the Cato Institute. Like, I mean, those are real debates where somebody opens with a 15-minute statement and there's a rebuttal and they go back and forth and there's an audience who scores it. And a moderator.
And not just a fucking shouting match.
Yeah, not like a terrible moderator like me.
Which reminds me, Misty, you need to mod me in the chat at some point.
Oh, I do? I don't know how to do that. How do I do that?
I forgot, so I'll have to look.
I'll look it up. I'll figure it out.
You click on the dots by his name and click add moderator in the actual YouTube chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like this is bugging me.
Yeah, I'm in StreamYard. Can I do it from StreamYard or do I have to do it in YouTube?
No, I gotta
the YouTube.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Dog, stop, dude.
What's wrong with the dog?
Oh, Big Rob is trying to
no.
ass, and he makes hella noise doing that.
Oh,
you know.
I'm so distracted now. I can't do this and talk at the same time.
Stay on for a few after this is over, Misty.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have work for me?
No.
And we're back.
Okay.
There will be no work. Good,
everyone.
It's good news. I'm gonna pitch something to you.
Okay. I don't really want to do if I have to do stuff. I don't know if I'm.
No, you don't have to do shit.
It's been a good day. I don't really know if I want to work. You know what I mean?
No, there's none of that.
Okay.
It'll be a 5-minute conversation.
Okay.
Galaxy.
5 minutes, I promise.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't care if it's fun. I don't mind to hang out, but
no, it's not work. There's no work involved.
Okay.
There's work on my end, but not your end.
All right. Got it, dude. Okay. So Jesse, are you or Steve, are you do we ever get your thoughts? I don't want to skip over you.
Oh, you know what, man? I'm still kind of kicking around some ideas. I really am. I've got the name of the last company you got laid off from, and the last drug you kicked. I've also thought of just your porn star name as a number, and that's the number of inches of belt line you have lost throughout the last 2 years times your cock. And that's your porn star number.
Porn star number.
Yeah.
What is a porn star number?
That's a disturbing enough concept, honestly, is once they don't have names anymore, it's just porn star number 1146.
Although it's kind of fun. Porn star number is kind of funny.
Damn, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like you guys. I really do. I appreciate where you took that. No, thank you. This was well done.
Thank you. God, honestly, now that's got. I might have to. Porn star number might have to be a follow-up piece. That's.
Do it.
Do it, Chuckles. Do it, Chuckles.
Oh, it sounds so much less. I don't know. It sounds very mandatory.
The number of pills you miss times the number of, I don't know what, times you swipe right at a or swipe left at a fucking profile picture with the vaccine save lives icon. That's too long. Way too long.
He'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh goodness.
Let me tune my shit up.
Ridiculous. Wait, what are you? Okay, so wait, the virus, right? Okay,
Yes.
first of all, hold on. Let me get
Bandcamp.
Yeah,
There's
hold
theirs.
on. I'm gonna get the link so I can put it in chat. I'm not good at this.
All right, I'm gonna mute while
Yeah,
you're
I
playing.
gotta tune up anyway. You're fine.
He's
Echo.
tuning up for a second, Sleepy. It'll be a minute. Oh, balls.
Yeah, guitar's been hanging out in the basement. He doesn't like the cold. Well, she.
Oh, your guitar has been?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It took me fucking forever to get the link, but here we go. 'Cause I'm dumb.
Okay, I'm ready if you guys are.
I'm always ready, dude. I think. Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Wait. I lied. Hold on.
Yeah, this song was one of the first for the Virus. I was probably 6 songs in at this point, and this was the first time I addressed Tara Reid, because she had just come forward not too long ago, at least that we were all becoming aware of, and this was, I think, right before I ended up talking to her for the first time. But I think this was the song that she'd reach out to me, and every time I tried to record the verse where I talked about it, I would get so mad. And again, I was in the car, and it just kept getting clippy. And I'm like, no matter what I did, I couldn't clean it up. And finally, I was just like, fuck it. Obviously, I'm not going to get a take where it sounds honest from my point of view and doesn't clip. So the song itself is an especially fuzzy vocal performance, but it's because I was very mad, as you should be if you understand what Tara Reid has been through, but before coming forward and after. And obviously the title comes from his famous response to that guy asking a question in a crowd, just him starting with "look fat." So this is "Look Fat."
Look fat, I don't work for you. I'm not sorry that my policies don't work for you. Sucks about your cough, but there's work to do. Gotta reopen the shop, gotta just push through. 2 jars of bleach, pick one you lose. 2 jars of bleach, which one do you choose? When neither gives a shit about you, or shares your views, or cares if you can't pay for food. Get a firm grip on the straps of your boots. Get a good look at the last of the fruit. Get your good book, cause you can't buy booze. Honey, take heart, cause the dead don't bruise. So a bit about me. I don't believe in God, right? That said, I was praying on debate night. Joe couldn't speak right. You could call me petty, but I really love to see him bring a knife to a dogfight. With each much stuffed up a blunderbuss up into his canines. They could pull right up alongside Joe in broad goddamn blood. Oh man, I knew I was gonna butcher that. You can call me petty, but I really want to see him bring a knife to a dogfight, where each mutt stuffed a blunderbuss up into his canines. And they could pull right up alongside Joe in broad goddamn daylight and maul his broadside. Cause Joe loves to fold up the sails and stick the cannons all out the wrong side. And I'm not saying he and only he solely represent the wrong side. I'm saying both parties work to keep us hogtied. I'm saying we have been immobilized and fed upon steadily for such a long time that we're too weak to see that it could ever have been otherwise. Don't focus on our nominee's laundry list of rape accusals. Focus on the other guys. Focus on the other side. Focus on the Tiger King. Look, there's a firefly. Now, what were you saying, Tara Reid? Yeah, she's an actress, right? She was in a film called A Pattern of Unwanted Hugs and Touches from a Man That You Trusted, right? And in the end, when she finds out her boss was just another piece of shit, she felt betrayed and then disgusted, right? And he goes on to live his life, run for office, keep his wife, and nobody discussed it, right? Yeah, I've seen the film 100 fucking times. Seen the film 100 times. Now there's 2 jars of bleach on a table. You pick either one and you lose. There's 2 jars of bleach on a table. Exercise your right to choose. 2 jars of bleach on a table. Pick either one and you lose. There's 2 jars of bleach on a table. Exercise your right to choose. Oh, it's real touch and go there for a while, folks, but
Good job.
we made it through.
You did great.
Thanks.
That song's really heavy too. So I get it. Like, can you imagine being Tara Reid and like the dude who assaulted you is president?
I know.
And
I
dude,
can't-
she's I've been on streams with her a couple of times now. She seems like one of the nicest.
The
people.
I
nicest
know.
person ever.
Yep.
Like, she's so always looking for the good in everybody.
Yeah.
She's the nice and like
She reminds me of
angry.
Mona a lot. Mona's like that. Like,
oh
and like I'm just like, how the hell did they run her through the ringer, dude? Like,
she's still going
you
through
know,
it. She's
I
still going
know
through
it
it.
pissed me off, dude.
Would
Yeah.
you mind if I read the Tara Reid piece?
No.
I did when I first wrote it, I think on a Facts on the Ground, but that's been a while.
Who cares? Like, I don't care if we repeat.
This is
My show. Like, we can do whatever we want.
there is a song version of this, but my brain can't play that guitar piece and do it at the same time. It's not, my brain can only do so much. This is called Read Between the Lines.
Legend says that Hercules swept Cerberus right off his feet and effortlessly set him down as softly as a songbird. Atlas kept the world upon his back, and every day he wondered whether he could stand it any longer. And Tara Reid came out to say the man they tried to label the Messiah of morality was really just another rapist. And I don't intend to hesitate when asked who was the stronger. Tara, like Assange, knew that carrying the truth would be the hardest labor. Tara knew that her assailant wasn't going to make us any safer. Knew he's just the type of man to hand a decent foreign leader US-printed walking papers. And knew he'd be relentless and aggressive in the war he'd wage upon her very character, that his attempts to weaken and degrade and embarrass her would be her only compensation. But I strongly doubt that anyone could ever have foreseen the stream of hate that came from quote-unquote progressives and the self-styled titans of survivor advocation. So if you really think there's something to be gained out of sharing that pain with the world, then you are sorely mistaken. The Biden team just dragged their feet addressing Tara's allegations until they had a decent list of smears, and then they aired them out on every station. And it turned out no one wants to hear the truth of who they praised as being worthy of such bloated liberal celebration. No one wants to really know the person they so valiantly defended, even when it meant they had to gloat and shit all over someone braver than they'd be if given the occasion. Now cue the faceless comment squad invasion. Cue those fuckers crawling out the woodwork to come analyze the way you wore your hair and what you wear, like your appearance waives your rights, or that somehow you're the reason for your situation. They've decided somehow you should bear responsibility for what such monstrous men insist on doing. Because somehow they're deluded by the empty, hypocritical, and useless fucking platitudes that bastard keeps on spewing. And I think it's very telling that the best of your excuses when you try to come and justify our president's abuses is a hearty "but Trump." In which case I'll remind you that you never saw the news attempt to sell you Donald Trump like he was morally upstanding or a decent human. But when Joe says something bigoted or ogles someone's little kid, CNN says, "Isn't this refreshing? Biden's like a mix of JFK and FDR with all the finer parts of Harry Truman." And Christ, I know they don't think we're the brightest, but at least pretend we've got a couple lumens. Ask yourself if you have ever questioned what they fed you, or do you just shut your eyes and then consume it? And now ask yourself if you ate every one of Biden's lies under the guise of harm reduction and the promise of a slight improvement. And now imagine long ago that Biden chose to show you who he really was by traumatizing you for his amusement. And now imagine that you watched him touch a Bible with those filthy hands and then assume the power of the highest seat in all the land. Knowing your attacker wields a global coalition born of 3-letter agencies who will make a life's mission out of trying to discredit you through lies, damn lies, and collusion. And big tech is never going to separate from our surveillance state. Fuck's sakes, it's just a breath away from total fusion. So there will come a time where even if you see the light, your voice will never reach the sky through all the bots and all the noise pollution. So trust us when we tell you that the masking of abuses is perhaps this country's oldest institution. And I know nothing nobler than facing it in honor of the truth when you know that the people holding power have been neutralizing truth since there was wet ink on the Constitution. So know that Tara's truth is something crucial to the movement. And if you see yourself a partner to the revolution, help this country see through all the baseless propaganda, through the crux of Joe's illusions, and recognize that Tara Reade gave everything she had so she could tell us what the truth is. Recognize the decent thing to do when someone bears their soul and shows their bruises is not to ask for context or offer up your own solutions. Your job is just to listen with an honest mind and put yourself on Tara's side a moment so you understand the path she chooses. That there is no instant fame worth the dragging of your name. And if that's what you think, then you've a lot to learn about the kind of facts the mob can handle and the kind that it refuses. You've a lot to learn about the news and all its many uses. I guess you've let to learn the truth the news will serve as fruit from which they've squeezed out all the juices. And we all eat the husk and just pretend it's full of nutrients and isn't really useless. The jaws of our ability to yield accountability are absolutely toothless. So don't you kid yourself that any lips are being loosened. They won't ever tell us where the bodies are or show us where the proof is. It's on you to recognize the lechery our president so regularly oozes. It's on you to muster up some honesty and ask yourself how Biden won our trust, but it's America that loses. Open up your eyes and learn to recognize the bruises.
That
Good
is
job.
read between the lines.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah.
It's good though.
And I love Tara
Thank you.
too, so it's like hard. Like she's a good person, you know, and like to
Yep.
see the shit that she's had to go through and
Mhm.
continues to go through.
Yep.
And like as we run up into a midterm, they're gonna amp it up more.
Mhm.
Dude. Ugh.
You know,
And I mean, honestly, I believed Tara Reade before I spoke with her personally. Obviously, I believe Tara Reade because of who Joe Biden is.
yes.
That's all you need
Well, that was
to
part of
believe
it.
Tara Reade. And
That was part
then
of it.
once you speak with her the first time, again, you're just struck by how genuine she is, and she's a very incredible person. I'm very honored to have met and be able to call a friend after all of this.
Yeah.
And yeah, the fact that people are still so intent on just trying to just make every day hell for her, and she still gets up and comes out swinging. It's really admirable.
Yeah.
To say the
Well,
least.
I can tell you the one because I'm gonna get shit for this. I've said it before though. I'm not a believe all women person. I'm a go into it open-minded, but I'm also very aware, especially in high levels of politics and stuff. That's used as a
Julian
weapon all the
Assange.
time.
I mean,
yeah, it's used as a weapon. I mean,
Yep.
look at how it was used against Shahid Buttar and I forget the guy's name. Oh, Aaron something. I think I'm so bad at names. You guys know that. Aaron something. I think. I don't remember, but yeah, there was they use it all the time. They use this shit all the time.
Yeah.
So I go in like mostly believing the woman, but then like you have like I am open to all,
for sure.
you know, and but I can tell you the first time I believed her is I think it was her Megyn Kelly interview, and she was describing what happened to her, and she literally, as she was talking about it, had a physical reaction.
Yeah,
like you could see it, and I was like, okay,
yeah,
like you can't fake that shit. It was he was whispering in her ear, and she like had like a physical like reaction as she was telling the story, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's when I first realized. So Yeah, but I love her, and she is like one of the most genuine people. Really. She is that nice.
Yeah.
Like I know she can and
Yep.
positive. Like
Yeah.
you ever notice that? Like she comes
Seriously.
on like she came on bitch and she kept
Mhm.
trying to say well, let's talk about solutions or let's talk about like let's be
Yep.
positive. And I'm like, no, this show's called bitch.
And wanting to and she was on Facts and she wanted to come and talk about Assange and learn
Oh
what
my
she could do
God.
with, you know, that's
Yes.
such a that really speaks a lot to somebody's integrity
Yes,
as a
but I've
person.
noticed that because I consider her a whistleblower in the whistleblower community, I noticed that they are all concerned about the other ones.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
most of them talk about Julian Assange, but then they're also all concerned about they never talk about themselves.
Yeah.
Like Craig Murray's the same way. He's always
Mhm.
talking about Julian Assange and
David
like,
McBride.
David McBride.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they all kind of do that. John Kiriakou does that.
Yeah.
You know, they all do that. Well, not all, most of them do that. But yeah, I think that's like just a common thing. But she was so like I had a hard time getting her to focus on telling her story, honestly. Because you know me, she like was asking about Assange. So my natural instinct is to be like, yeah, let's do that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so I had to like really focus. I probably did talk about Julian Assange too much. I probably should have refocused directly back to her, but that's hard for me to do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, but I tried. Like I did try. Like I had a conscious like conversation with myself because as soon as we started talking about it, I'm like, oh, here you go. Slow down, stop it. You know what I mean? Yeah, but she was more concerned about Julian Assange. Like, what can I do for Julian Assange? Tell me more. Like, I'm just not because she was just kind of learning about what was happening. Like she kind of knew, but she was really just kind of getting into it. You know what I mean? Like in. So yeah, she was just very curious. And so, I mean, I did answer some questions. But I just thought that was awesome. David McBride does the same stuff.
Yeah.
When we talk to him, you know, Craig Murray always does that. It's a common trait.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah. All right, guys. Do we have anything else? Or
I don't think so. I mean, I'm tapped out. At least for now. Give me a day or two.
Yeah.
12 hours.
Yeah. Like at this rate, dude, like give us another week and a half and you're gonna have an album. You know
Buddy, right now I have a chorus and a verse, but it's just not finished. I was trying to wrap it up honestly so I could do it tonight, but we're not there yet.
Okay. I'm not surprised, dude. Not surprised at all. Where's Charlie? Is Charlie here? Yeah, Charlie's here. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Cynic.
Charlie.
Yeah, A is here. Okay, Lucky. I need to go on Lucky's show, but they're usually on so late. I'm old.
Oh,
I'm so tired.
have another beer. Get loose.
It's
Sunday night.
Yeah, I have to get up at the ass crack.
I know, me too. Yeah, no, I gotta
and get kids ready for school, and militia intent. How about some militia intent for the truckers? Oh, Jesse, I don't think you can turn that down.
Oh, I sure can't. Nope.
I don't think you can turn that down.
All right. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is for the truckers. Did they get their GoFundMe back? They did, right? Does anybody know?
Unmute. So I just saw a post that according to the like one of their spokes truckers.
Oh God, that's a great band name.
It's a great band name.
He's our head spokes gear jammer.
Oh God, dude.
They've raised enough money to stay put for at least 2 years.
Wow.
Damn.
Holy shit. Who is not
See,
going to
that's how we need to protest. That's how you mutual aid that shit.
Yep. Told y'all.
Oh man.
Good idea.
Yeah. I love it. I've been saying trucking for years. For fucking years. Like way back. Trucking or airlines. Either one would have been cool.
Yes.
I would have taken either one.
Spokes pilot just doesn't have the same pizzazz though.
No, that's true. I like Spokes Trucker is awesome. That's fantastic. I need it on a shirt. I really need to have a shirt come out.
All right.
I'm so excited. We get militia intent too.
Can I just say I get a kick out of every time this song gets requested, because when I wrote this, I think I've told you I didn't think this was going to be one that people liked much. Maybe
Really?
just because it was all the strings, the kind of patriotic tone to it. But yeah, it makes me so happy. Like yeah. Anyways, it's most fun time.
It's the best opening line to a song ever.
You can keep giving us nothing and think we're bluffing about coming for your head. Why play civil if you won't listen to 50,000 dead? And now we know our mission, we form a militia, make Congress a prison. Why play civil when all these dead won't make you listen? What's more American than slaying your oppressors? What's more American than liberty or death first? Now, I thought we were founded on abolishing the tyranny of those who would starve a village all to live empirically. And I regret that I have only one life to give for my cause, now that I can see the cause so clearly. No, I want our leaders, regardless of party, to fear me. That I will pick my targets and assassinate them lyrically. I will bring them out into the town square, hook them to the pillory and leave them there. And Hillary, I'll see you there. Oh, Hillary, I'll see you there. You can keep giving us nothing and think we're bluffing about coming for your heads. Why play civil when you wouldn't listen to 100,000 died? And now we know our mission, we form a militia, make Congress a prison. No, I play civil when all these dead won't make you listen. Welcome to the fantasy of rhetoric. And welcome to the last of the free speech while we can get it. And I promise you can get it. All you corporate Democrats, second wave Confederates, GOP illusionists, and neo-Nazi bureaucrats. And Stephen fucking Miller, I will see you in the aftermath. When all the laws are dust, there's just moral justice after that. And I would hunt you through the wasteland if it comes to that. Just so I could rub you in the dirt like a cheap human Brillo pad. I can sleep fine when our beds are burning, Stephen, but I'll turn around and run into the blaze to get my pillow back. Long as I can lay my head down, I can live with that. I can deal with a little ash. I could feel like a little of the old me burn with the bad and the rest of my past. The old world where we all lived and we can't get back. The old world where you didn't give and you'd still get back. Where you could rake in 12 billion and give none back. Well, those days are behind us. The virus will kill all of that. Your wealth is behind us and kindness is meant for the past. Our leaders would bind us and starve us and call it a fast. A sacrament meant for their God that they garnish in cash. They feed it the poor by the hundreds, that's all that it asks. Its hunger is legion and people in need are all it will have. Our only chance is to starve it and watch as it turns on them. You can keep giving us nothing and think we're bluffing about coming for your heads. Can keep giving us nothing and think we're bluffing about coming for your head.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yay. I love that song. That'll be stuck in my head now for the next 24 hours, probably. That's okay. The other day, I got Skilo stuck in my head. That was fun. for like 18 hours. It's literally the only thing that was repeating in my head. I
That
think.
shit happens to me all the time, Misty.
Well, see, I thought I thought I had the win here because we were driving to get dinner. It was me, my kid, and my kid's best friend. And Skilo comes on, and so of course, as any geriatric millennial would do, I rolled down my windows 8 degrees, forget it, and embarrassed the shit out of them. You know what I mean?
I mean, is there anything else to do?
No, that's the only reaction to Skilo coming on your radio. That is like you get like you jam, like it get like crank. It was on like 34 in the Jeep.
That's awesome.
And I embarrass them, and I do that all the time, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I make my kid cringe on purpose.
Yes.
It brings me joy.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, my wife got a great, like, a straight up just eye roll out of our son today in the back seat. So I was like, boom, check that off today.
An eye roll.
Did it. Yep.
Yeah. He's little too. We're starting the eye rolls already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We got eye rolls.
Yeah. See, my kid was awesome. Like everybody said like terrible twos. No, I think anybody who said terrible twos got rid of their 2-year-old because they never met the threes.
Dude, 4. Yep.
Three-nager. Like that's what like my kid, it was seriously, she went from being 2 and like 2 days after she turned 3, instant attitude. It was like a whole different kid. And I'm like, what happened?
They all have their own unique tortures. It's like comparing the circles of hell. You know, none of them are enjoyable, but they're all
no, they are. We sound terrible.
In their own
they
way.
are enjoyable, but there's just like these different attitude shifts of you know. Oh, it's just them testing boundaries and stuff. But
my child
I'm like, really?
My child called me Joshua until she.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
And she said it hella funny too. It was funny.
Oh man, that's great.
That is pretty awesome.
And the other half of her family's Mexican. Man, they get all mad.
Yeah.
About it.
That's funny.
They're like, no, you don't call him that.
That's funny.
Funny, man.
Yeah, my kid never did that, but that's funny.
Yeah, the other day I think I mentioned to you I had to get some of the Carhartt like bib overalls for work.
Oh.
And I came home and I put them on. I was like breaking them in and like dancing around the house. My kids like, knock it off, Dad. Like really pissed off at me.
Hey, that's a milestone.
That is, yeah.
Dude, they're
oh my
so
God.
comfortable. Fuck me, those things are so comfortable. Okay.
Are they?
And what's funny is, earlier that day, it was when they announced that Carhartt was going to mandate vaccines for their employees.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw some guy on Twitter who was like, you know, I'm going to boycott Carhartt. I wear all their stuff in my videos and I've given them promotion. Fuck them. I'm not going to do it anymore. And if you want to boycott them, fine. But then he said, Carhartt is my personality. Carhartt is who I am. And I was like, what a tool. 5 hours later, I put those overalls on. I was like, oh, this is who I am now. I'm going to live in these fucking Jesse Jett died that day. I'm JJ Bibbs now. That's my new persona.
Bibbs.
Oh my God, it's so comfortable. Like any excuse I have, if Jess is just like, hey, can you run to Walgreens? I'm like, yeah, hang on, shoot, jam. And then I'm like, I'm ready. It's, oh yeah.
Okay, now I kind of want some. I'm not going to lie.
So,
JJ Bibbs sounds like a knockoff barbecue sauce.
A little bit.
Yeah,
it
does.
It is. It's the Aldi version of Sweet Baby Ray's.
On a major interstate.
Oh.
Like, you don't see a JJ Bibbs in a city or a suburb or any of that shit. It's only on the interstate. JJ Bibbs will feed you, sure, but you're renting it. You're renting it.
Oh God, yeah. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to get someone to help me make a label.
Yeah, we need like a menu. I want a shirt. I want a shirt. I have to have a shirt. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I know I say this about a lot of things. I am making
JJ Bibbs is a barbecue sauce on a shirt or something.
And a restaurant. And a truck stop restaurant.
Yes, I'm doing it. That's happening.
Okay.
Somebody please make me a design.
Even better,
I'm not good at that.
Truck stop.
I'm not
Okay,
good at that.
let's connect this 3 ways. What if we we can find someone that can make a barbecue sauce, we throw that label on it. All proceeds go to the truckers. Solidarity.
I like that shit too. Yeah. let's do
JJ
that
Bibbs
shit.
Truck Stop Barbecue
We
sauce.
got like, yeah, I guess, yeah. If they've got enough to hold out for a couple of years, we can get this off the ground. We should at least like compensate the people who make the sauce.
Well, for sure. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Of
I
course.
mean,
Yeah.
you know,
We got an overhead. I mean, that's
Yeah, we just have to. Yeah, of course.
we need to make some kind of
Right.
barbecue super
Even if
pack.
we can just
Really
make
get
like, you know,
Oh my
like,
god, a
what do
barbecue
we make?
super
Any
pack.
little bit. That's so funny.
Yes.
Like I would buy some just because it's funny. Like that's
Yeah.
funny. I would. I definitely want a shirt.
Look
Though.
at
I'm
this
not
mug.
kidding.
Matt, can you just picture JJ Bibbs?
On a barbecue bottle. Barbecue
Oh
sauce
my
bottle.
god, y'all are ridiculous.
Well, no, I'd have to have like
JJ Bibbs barbecue sauce. It's running.
Oh,
which it
that
comes
gives
in
me a
runny or
totally
extra
different mental
chunky.
image.
It's runny could apply to so many things.
Ugh,
Runny or extra chunky.
ugh,
Damn,
thanks
I
for
was
that.
trying to find something in here I could use. I found a nose whistle. That's super cool. I've never played that on air before. I don't know how.
A
Good
nose
God.
whistle?
Yeah, you never seen one of these? So okay,
No. Why
I
would
can't
you
do-
want one? I don't
What
understand.
the fuck is
so
that?
fun. Okay,
What is
so
this monstrosity?
you have to put your nose here, right?
All right.
And you have to open your mouth and you breathe out your nose. And as you change the shape of your mouth, it changes. I'm really bad at this. Hang on.
All right.
What stoner invented that? Someone was real high, had something up to their mouth, and was like,
Yes.
"Hey, wait a minute, bro. I got a business idea."
Yes. Yes.
So I'm trash at this. My wife can pick this up and like you give her a song and she can fucking play it.
That's dope.
She had one of these once. She was a musician. We first met. She was in her own band, and one day I was like rooting through this bag she had of like shakers and little instruments and little things, and I pulled out one of these. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, a nose whistle. And I did the same thing. I was like, a nose whistle? Get out of here. I was like, what kind of drug accessory is this? I was homeschooled. And she picks up and just starts playing a tune with it. So I got them online and they come in like a 30 pack. And it's like great for youth group camping trips. Like, could you imagine giving a whole bunch of kids these? They're just like, well,
No.
COVID, I
Like
guess.
the
is a different
worst
world.
That's
idea.
torture for the parents.
Okay, you shut
No.
your whore mouth, Jett.
It's like when your kid comes home with a fucking recorder.
Exactly. Oh, man.
You're like, oh god, damn it! It's
Yeah,
that
that
would be my
time.
personal hell.
Yeah.
is the
How, oh
recorder.
damn it!
I'll tell
That
you what,
instrument
though. I'll tell
is a
you
hate
what,
crime.
though, that Dead South song, in hell, there'll be good company with the nose whistle would be okay.
Yeah.
It would be.
Oh,
One of you knows what I'm talking about.
I can't imagine that many nose whistles at
But
one
you know
time.
what? There's enough space right here. We can get a JJ Bibbs logo, right?
Oh
For
my-
sure.
the official,
totally
the
room.
official instrument of JJ Bibbs barbecue sauce.
Slap it on everything, bitches. Let's
Yeah.
go. I really
It'll
do want a
just be
shirt. I'm not
me
gonna...
and me in a like 10-gallon hat chewing on a pipe cleaner. Just
Yay.
Somebody make me a
Yeah.
logo, please. I'm willing. Like I'll pay you to do it.
Hold up, get filled and stuffed.
We're not making a porn, dude.
We're making t-shirts, right?
I
Come
mean,
on. I mean,
I suppose.
what are we fucking doing here?
okay. Good food advertising and good porn advertising are right.
That's
right
fair.
there.
That's
It's-
fair.
If
That's
they
fair.
don't intersect, they're parallel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, chocolate commercials, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Those are rough. I'm like, Jesus, what are you
I
doing?
know.
I always love the
I feel
ones where
uncomfortable right now.
they depict some woman having like a pudding cup or something.
Yeah.
And it's just like a whole, it's like time stands still. She's like, this is my little personal break. And she kicks back in the chair and puts her feet up.
Nobody eats like that.
I just know that shit
Nobody-
out of like 3 bites.
Even the ones
Yeah,
that are like the
3 bites,
jumbo pudding
yes,
cups to make you
no.
feel a little better. I don't make it out of the kitchen with those. Like, have you met me?
Nobody.
was one thing
Nobody does. Nobody does.
Twitter made me feel better once when I had first joined. I was like, I can't seem to make some chocolate milk and get out of the kitchen with it. I stand there and I drink the whole thing in a fugue state, and then all of a sudden I'm staring at an empty glass and I try to reassess what happened. And I tweeted that, and every single person was like, "I've never done anything different." That's literally you just make it and you consume it on this.
No, that's the way it goes.
I mean,
Thank
unless
you.
it's like a meal. Yeah, you. I mean,
Yeah,
if you,
mhm.
you certainly don't like make it to your bathroom and like you
Unless
you
you're
manage to like
making a
take off
milkshake.
your shirt and
Yep.
like get in a comfy chair and like cross your
Mhm.
legs.
Make
and-
a day out of
no,
it. Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
it does. You
that's
you
great.
rip the lid off, you lick it because there's this shit on the
And you
thing,
just start,
and
yeah, yep,
you throw it in the
Yep.
trash can, and then you get your
Mhm.
spoon and you like slop it into your mouth in 3 or 4
Mhm.
bites, and then you throw it in the trash can, and then you go get naked and take a
Yep.
bath or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
It's two separate things, exactly.
We
Yeah.
got
Now,
time.
you
we
know
got
what?
time to like serenade this bitch.
The only time I have really taken the time to make something
Damn
into
right, we got the extra large. This ain't no New York City.
ugh.
I love White Castle, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. When I lived in the Keys, obviously there weren't any, so I had to settle for like the frozen White Castle burgers. And when I
Oh.
would finish a gig, it'd be 1 a.m. And so I just go to Walgreens, I'd get some of those, I'd go home, I'd roll a joint, I'd make a fucking bubble bath, get a dozen of those little White Castle burgers, and I'd watch Carol Burnett and smoke a blunt in the bath. And that was just what I did.
Dude,
That sounds
And-
solid.
no. I was making somebody watch like the best of Tim Conway and some Carol Burnett shit the
That's
other
good
week.
shit.
Mhm.
Dude, I literally the first time I ever saw the dentist sketch, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Yeah, so
Yes.
that was my post gig ritual when I lived in the Keys. So it's just
So,
like
Vegan
little
suck,
White
you
Castle
just-
burgers
you
in the bath watching Carol Burnett.
That's like
Vegan
a solid
suck,
night,
you
though.
should write a JJ Bibbs truck stock barbecue sauce jingle.
I'll add that to the list. That's on
But
the
you
project list.
should do it Reverend Billy C. Wirtz Phantom 309 style.
Yep, I have an antique slide guitar that I never get an excuse to use, and I think we just found it. So
Nice.
I'll
No trucker speed though.
even though I condemn the man now because he talks shit on Dolly Parton, I'm gonna go really unknown
Aw,
Hinson
how
with
do you
it.
do that?
Yeah,
Who does
but
that?
unknown Hinson did, unfortunately. But
I mean, she's pretty cool.
she's fantastic. Yeah. So
I don't know how you
and-
came out at her.
yeah, he was mad at her because she said something cool. So he's an
Oh, of
asshole.
course.
But
No, Dolly
yeah,
Parton's a monster.
Is she? I would be shocked. Like, she gives away books.
I
Like,
just
hey,
wanted
we
to
got
put
so many
back-
free books.
I don't know. I don't know.
She seems pretty cool to me. I don't know that much about her. I mean, honestly,
She's all right.
I mean, but she seems pretty cool. I don't know how you could like hate her.
now I'm just thinking about the look on Sabby and JB's
No,
faces
I'm
when
gonna
Rome said about
defend it.
Diana Ross.
I'm gonna
That
defend,
Oh, stop.
I'm
Do
gonna-
not know.
Well,
I'm
Spit's
gonna
dead.
defend this.
Nah,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
defend-
have problems. You start talking shit on Dolly.
Every
Uh-oh.
drunk white girl that sings Jolene is Dolly Parton's fault.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, if we're going by association, I'm talking
but
about
that's
like
that's skill by association, I guess, kind of like that's
from a
it's not her
personal belief
fault.
standpoint.
I mean, really, yeah.
I
I mean, I don't really listen to all of Dolly's music. I've heard like some stuff. I haven't heard all of it, but I don't.
Dolly
I don't
Parton
know.
is responsible for the theme from The Bodyguard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton is responsible. I'm gonna come up with a lot of these. I really am. Just get.
Oh, here comes
Honestly,
another
wants
meme
me to hit him.
series. Here comes
I'm just
another
thinking
meme
about
series.
Jack Black's line in High Fidelity when he says, "Is it
Trying,
unfair to
trying.
criticize a formerly great artist for their latter-day sins? Is it better to burn out than to fade away?" And they're talking about
Look at
"I just called to say I love you" by Stevie Wonder.
Dollywood is an abomination.
I'm gonna smack you in a
I've
second,
been
buddy.
to Dolly.
Oh, I don't know, man. Dollywood was the tits. I was there once. It was I ruined myself.
I'm
on
I
it.
went
I'm gonna call a gay army over here. We're gonna fuck you up.
Cancel culture finally comes for Steve.
Hang out and watch the Janet Jackson documentary. I told
Oh,
you.
I need to watch that. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Is it
No
good?
spoilers.
Is it good?
I don't
Is
know.
it
I
good?
haven't watched it yet,
Oh,
but I
okay.
am gonna.
I'm
I
going
am.
to. I was obsessed with Janet Jackson. I'm not even gonna lie. When I was younger, I was obsessed. That was my
We
first
should have a
concert.
watch
Mhm.
party.
Okay. I
will
love me some Janet Jackson.
fucking
I'm not even
kick
gonna lie
back
about it.
with the Janet
We'll
Jackson documentary.
we'll have a Jitsi server again soon, so we can
Yay.
do it on there.
I'm down.
Got my capture card. You can do that.
Cool. Warren wants to know, where the fuck is Steve? Is Josh holding him hostage?
He's at my house. He's staying with
So
me.
yes,
helping
he's
me.
kind of
You
holding
see,
it.
I have to move, so he's helping me clear out a bunch of shit out of this house. and
Well,
stuff.
it was just funny because as I put that up there, you were talking about I'll strangle you if you talk bad about Dolly Parton, and it was just very good timing. Yeah, because it did sound a little bit like a hostage situation.
I have to start keeping him in cages he can't see through.
Damn you!
Goodness.
You got one now, so go get in that motherfucker.
Who the fuck did I say that to? Like,
You said this to Janae before.
I know, but I mean, they're. Like,
What are we pondering? Who you said what to?
There have been a
Go
couple.
get in the truck.
There have been a couple
Did I
of
tell you to
times
stay
in the
in the
middle of
truck?
the live stream where I've been like, "I told you to wait in the
Oh,
truck."
you've told me that.
Yeah.
It's a good fit.
Yeah. I don't think you've ever said that to me, but that's funny.
Steve sounds like Josh turned into Buffalo Bob and put him in the pit. Nah, fuck that. He ain't get no lotion.
Yeah, when we do the commercial, Steve, you have to be the voiceover guy for the JJ Bibbs commercials.
Yes.
Got you, doggy.
Like, okay, I want to scale, like, imagine a scale where one side is that wholesome Smuckers ad. I want the polar opposite of that.
Yeah.
All right. So, like,
Shit, I might even edit that.
Like, do you want it vulgar? Like, do you want vulgar?
I mean, not we don't
like
have
something
to
about
get,
you,
like,
your rack, and like, you know what I mean? Like, you can
we
really
don't have to get, like, you know. I want to keep it classy.
Oh, okay. All right.
We can't talk about hookers and blows, Steve.
So yeah, I was gonna say you go the Bloodhound Gang route. I was lonelier than Kunta Kinte.
No.
That's so. Rolled on into JJ Bibbs. Love.
Oh man.
Man, I did. Yeah,
You like those guys more than I do.
that's a great line. As far as like a comedic piece of songwriting goes,
I suppose.
Yeah.
And the fact that they did it on a Casio keyboard, like the whole song is just on a Casio keyboard.
Oh, the good old days.
All right. God.
The good old
We're
days.
old, dude.
We are old.
You're our age here, Steve.
I mean, come on, dude. That was early trolling in music.
It's true.
Yeah.
You know what's sad is a coworker was pulling out of work and they were driving right by the dumpster and there's a bunch of broken glass, and I went to give him a heads up of like, hey, don't do that. And so I look at him and I go like this through my car and he makes this confused face and I'm like, bro, your window. and finally I like and then he did it and I'm like, oh god, I'm old. He's like 23 or 24 or whatever.
He's never seen a manual window.
He was just like thought I was doing the
yeah.
lucky cat paw or something. He's like, why are you scratching the window?
Dude, I'm so appreciative
God
that
damn
my
it.
car is from 1968. I love having real windows.
Right?
It's gonna feel like the old west, like a 19-year-old kid's gonna come up to it and be like, "Collie, what's that, mister?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna be like, "That's a Volkswagen.
That's a bug
Fuck kid."
with a big ass wing on it.
Collie, mister, what's it?
I didn't put the wing on. I didn't put the
Spoiler
wing
alert.
on. Dude, I want to take it off. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Fucking
that's awesome.
ridiculous.
Oh, well, guys, I probably need to get some sleep before I gotta don the bibs and get forking.
At least you get to wear your big comfy bibs.
Oh, for sure.
I'm really like, I want some now. You've like convinced
I've been
me I
on
need some.
a kick lately of listening to the Cars, and I was reminded of a guy I met once I was working with, and I asked him like, what kind of music do you like? And he was like, well, I really love the Cars. I was like, okay, what else? He goes, that's about it, really. And I think about that guy every time I listen to the Cars. Just of all the choices for like, you got one band and that's about all you
Cars,
fuck with.
that's
The
it.
Cars, that was it.
That's very random.
I got some homework for you.
All right.
I want you to look up the story of the ballad of the Devil's Backbone Tavern. The story of the Ballad of the Devil's Backbone Tavern. Todd Snyder. And front to back with the song, it's about 10 minutes. And I want you to take 10 minutes of your life to just really drink it in.
All right.
Because you made me think of that. We're talking about the Cars just being the one band.
Yeah.
Okay. I made a note. I'm following.
That's so funny.
Where I'm planning on going with the JJ Bibbs thing is going to be directly ripped off of Todd Snyder's storytelling and musical career.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think they call it inspired when you change it in 20.
Yeah, for sure. What was it? Paul McCartney said a good artist borrows, a great artist steals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stole the entire life of Billy Shires.
Oh God!
Fake
No,
Paul!
we're not getting into this. We're not getting into this.
They're like a married couple. Do you understand? Listen to them. Listen to them.
Don't get him started.
Don't get him started.
Shut up, little man.
Not only are the Beatles not real.
Oh goodness.
I'm telling you about the moon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, here he goes. All right. So, do you have anything other than like your Bandcamp? Like here, I'll put up Bandcamp again. I'll drop it in the chat again.
Nah, that's it. Bandcamp is that's about it.
Yeah, fuck Spotify. I mean, fuck Spotify. Fuck them all, really. But
shit, man.
No, they don't pay people shit, and so yeah.
Bandcamp's where I get on my ducats.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how cool Bandcamp is, but that seems to be the
Bandcamp's great. They've been fantastic.
Really?
So it's so easy to put up. I mean, especially like since I do shit on my phone,
and it's fair, and it's
I can upload to Bandcamp. Yeah, they take their like 15%, and then on Bandcamp Fridays they don't take anything. So
nice.
Yeah, it's great. They've been nothing but good to me. So
cool. Yay for Bandcamp then.
Yeah, right.
I like it.
So
I didn't realize they were that good.
So that's about it.
Yeah, so fuck Spotify. Like, I mean,
yeah, no, it's really just for ease of like if people want to hear your music or whatever, it's nice to have. If you get something on a playlist, you get some decent exposure. But yeah, no, Bandcamp's that's my jam. So
cool. Okay. Steve, do you have anything coming up? Or Sleeping? Do you have anything?
Morning show. Gonna have interviews with Amanda Solda from the Psilocybin Institute, Corey Morningstar, regular co-host appearances by Pasta Jardula and Sky Daddy. Let's see. Yeah, that's about the week. There's a Union of the Unwanted tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm on it. But
okay.
You should watch it because they're awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Whole new big announcements that people should hang on to their seat for and want to go find the donate links for.
Alrighty then. Yay. Speaking of donation links, we have a GoFundMe. We're doing pretty good on it. I'm not super worried, but if you still want to help us, like I always say, the more we raise, the more we can do. Like, we're gonna be able to get a lot of shirts. Why the fuck can I find it? Shirts and all kinds of stuff that we can hand out, which is always good, because really just getting the information out there is the toughest part. So I'll drop that. Plus it helps us get people there, pay for food for people while they're there. So it's not like we want to get Jesse there so Jesse can perform. We want to try to get Steve there and Glory there, and just get people there to be on the ground and all that stuff. So every little bit helps. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting? Nope, I got it. Okay. I have, let's see. What's today? Wednesday? No, Monday? What the fuck day is it? Sunday.
Sunday.
You're all Sunday.
Kid's only $5.
The Bengals one. Okay, so I don't know what I have. I have Tuesday at 4. We're gonna start doing. Jesse and I are gonna start, because you guys know I love true crime. So we're gonna start covering like missing and murdered Indigenous women cases, stuff like that. Like kind of smash those things together. Like do the stuff that doesn't get covered. the cases that don't get covered. So I'm really excited. We're gonna like do deep dives, like pick a case and do a deep
Nice.
dive, like an unsolved,
Mhm.
whatever it is. So yeah, that's gonna be Tuesday at 4. Wednesdays, obviously, I have bitch, like a normal bitch, not a bonus bitch. I don't know who I have this week. I think maybe I don't know who I have this week. Thursdays, I have Free the Truth with Glory at 4:00 on KRTD Media. Fridays, I have Facts on Friday at 4:00 on Facts on the Ground. Vigils Tuesdays and Fridays at 9 p.m. I think that's it.
Dude, you got like 35 podcasts.
I think that's it though.
I love how like I had to hound you for like ever to start one, and then once it started, you couldn't stop.
Well, it's not really like I don't know. I keep getting pulled into them, really. Like it's always
Every
weird,
time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
weird collaborations with people, you know what I mean? Like I'm excited about doing the true crime stuff though, because especially the missing and murdered Indigenous women. If you guys,
It's a great idea.
Yeah, we like that's kind of we should be doing more on it. We started off strong, but then we got distracted because there's a lot of shit going on.
Can't cover everything, but
yeah.
if you having something focused on that would be awesome.
Yes. And because I mean, it sounds weird. Like, I don't mean to, like, I love true
No, I
crime.
like
Like,
true
I love,
crime shit, I get
yeah,
it.
I'm like the psychology behind it. Like, I like looking into these cases. I like trying to figure out what happened. And exposure for that kind of shit is massive. Like, the internet has solved actually a decent amount of cases, you know? So, yeah, it's cool. Okay. I think I remembered all my shit and I'm actually pretty proud about it because that doesn't happen very often.
Good job, Misty.
So I know I'm feeling pretty proud about it actually. Because you guys know I never remember everything. I always leave forgetting something every time. And I'm sure I actually am now too. I'm giving myself credit though, because it sounded good. Okay, so thanks for everybody for hanging out. Thanks, Josie, for coming back.
Of course, yeah.
And
Thank you.
performing. And yeah, I mean, I'll probably see you tomorrow.
You never know.
I'm sure I'll probably get a text or something. You know, we'll have another bonus bitch. Like this, whenever you have these outbursts, I'm down to like do a crazy amount of shows. Like, you know what I mean? That's fun. Okay, and thanks, Steve and Sleepy, for hanging out.
Yeah, seriously, thank you guys.
Yeah,
thanks.
It's always fun to be able to hang out. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.